there, welcome back to the Smith Family Ranch. Today I'm going to talk to you about our garden plans for this year. This will be our first garden. We have not had a garden of this size before. We did have a little raised bed, like 8 by 8 in the city, and it did okay. But this is our first real garden, and this is our plans. They are subject to change, but I would love for you to leave us a comment if you see something that I may need to change, because I am completely open to suggestions on my garden. So let's get started. Okay, here are my garden plans. They are subject to change. It's a pretty large garden for our first garden, so I hope I'm not taking on too much. The garden is 66 feet by 28 feet, and I've done a little bit of research. Obviously I am no pro, but here we go. So this is north, and because the sun is from the south, obviously, I want to have sweet corn in the northwest corner so that the sun doesn't block any other fruits or vegetables from growing. So that is my number one concern, is trying not to block any other vegetables from being or getting the nutrients that they need. So that being said, corn will be here, and I'm also planning on planting it in thirds. So you don't plant corn until after the last frost date, which for us, the average last frost is March 16th, according to the Farmer's Almanac. And so I was thinking about doing it in thirds. So as soon as we are able to plant after March 16th, I would plant, say, I'm hoping around March 20th, whatever's the weekend, that's that weekend. I'll do a third of it. A week later, I'll do another third. And then a week later, I'll do another third, just so that we don't have all of our crop coming up and ready to harvest at one time. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to eat all of the corn at one time, so I don't want to do that. That's why our plan is to, I guess you would call it rotational planting. Well, that's what I'm going to call it, at least. That being said, I'm also going to start watermelon, pumpkin, zucchini, squash, and cucumber. I'm going to plant it in this area because this is where our pigs were, and we do not want any vegetables that are grown in the ground. From what I understand, it's not good to plant that type of vegetable where the pigs were. So we're going to keep it with vegetables that grow above the ground. Next over here, we're going to have some peas. We have 4 rows, and that is going to continue over to here. So the 4 rows with some cabbage and Brussels sprouts as well. I'm not sure if I want to... I'm actually thinking about changing where the Brussels sprouts were, because I was doing a little research on that, and they grow quite large. So I'm debating on changing this. What are your thoughts and ideas? Because are they supposed to be more in the north corner up here so that they don't hinder the light from plants that are on the other side, like the cabbage? Would the Brussels sprouts grow too big and block the cabbage? Also, Brussels sprouts take a long time to harvest. You can plant them in, say, I think it's February. I can't remember the exact date on when to plant them, but they won't be ready until, I think, November. So do I want them smack dab in the middle of my garden? I am not sure about that. So, like I said, everything is subject to change, but this is my plan as of this moment. And as I continue to do research on this stuff, I will probably change some things up. So, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, green beans. I definitely want more green beans. This is not going to be enough. We go through a lot of green beans, and I'm hoping to freeze some green beans because we love green beans. Or I guess I have actually 4 rows, but still, this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet. So 4 rows, it's only 40 feet of green beans. Don't think that's going to be enough, in my opinion. The tomatoes, because they are tall, we also have them in the north area of the garden. So yeah, I think peppers are pretty tall too from what I remember. I could be wrong. What are your thoughts on that one? Are they or not? I can't remember. I think they're like tomato plants. And let's see. A lot of this stuff, honestly, right here, I have a subscription to Grow Journey. I've gotten so many things that I just wouldn't buy normally. And I don't want them to go to waste. So I was just going to start planting them in this section. If I get some, I get some. If I don't, then okay. I planted these, maybe not these specifically, but I've planted some from Grow Journey at the end of, well, actually in fall. And they didn't do very well. They didn't germinate well for me. When the subscription is over in May, I will not be renewing it. I didn't really care for it. That's just my opinion, but I'm still going to try to use the seeds and hopefully they germinate. But I've got so many different things like Asian greens. Not sure what to do with those, but I'm going to plant them anyways. Peas, I really hope that these work. Radishes, parsnip, I'm looking forward to that. Mustard, I don't know what to do with this, but I'm going to try to grow it and I'll do research on it in the meantime to see what I can do with it. So there's a bunch of things that I have from them that I'm going to try out, and that's going to be this section right here. I'm nervous and excited all at the same time because I'm not sure how they'll turn out, but I guess y'all will be coming along with us as I go through this journey, and you'll find out here in a couple of months. All right, that is our garden plan. We are very excited about it, but like I said before, things are subject to change, so don't forget to leave a like and a comment and let us know your thoughts. Thanks.